What's going on? So today I'm coming to you to talk about. I went to on my birthday to see The Nun. It was rather good. Out of Annabelle, um, the one where Lorraine was baptizing a man, the beginning ones, all of those. They were good. They were good, but this one was the best one of them all. Um, I actually liked it, the actual Nun, for this video because the actual lighting that they had, the effects that they had, they made it realistic instead of like on Annabelle. They had it where the doll was talking, and with the doll talking, um, and I guess the or whatever of the doll seemed evil. And when she was talking, you know, her lips and stuff was moving, and as we all know, dolls can't talk. So, but it was really good. The effects was good. It was more realistic. The lady was kind of weird looking because her ass was green, and she had like veins in her face, and her face was like white. But it was good. So the story starts off in um, Transylvania, and they go to this abbey where it's supposed to be nuns, but actually in real life there is no nuns there. The law that was hanging at the abbey, she was the last nun that actually lived, and she sacrificed herself. They were actually thinking that the nun committed the abomination of all, killing herself, but it wasn't. She didn't kill herself. She sacrificed herself so that Valak would not come to the actual world of, you know, where they were. If Valak would have came, he would have took a soul and it would have been her soul. So what she did, she gave her soul up, so she made a sacrifice. But quote, they don't tell you that when you were watching a nun. So anyway, a nun goes into this chamber that says God ends here. And when she goes in there, she tells the girl, hold your faith, and she gave her a key. And we don't know what the key means until you get halfway through the movie. So she starts praying, and the nun screams. And then when the nun screams, she says, go, get out of here. So she runs off, and then she gets to this room, and she grabs a rope. And I'm to myself thinking, like, well, why did she grab this rope? So she takes the rope, and it has a noose at the end of it. And so she ties it to something, and then she jumps out of the window, and she hung herself. So the demon didn't Valak couldn't come out because he was trapped inside the abbey. So anyway, with the key, they don't know what the key means. So they go to the Roman Catholic Church. In the Roman Catholic Church, they're like, we need you to go to Romania, to the abbey, because it seems like we don't know whether the realm is good or evil. So he was like, well, what do you mean? Why are you sending me there? So, so yeah, they asked, why are you sending me there? So he was like, because the Abbey, we want to make sure that it's still on neutral terms, meaning that no evil is there. We're not sure because the nun killed herself. So he was like, okay. So he proceeded to go. And as he went, he got there. They were walking through, and he was explaining to the nun that hadn't took her vows yet. And the guy, Maurice, which his name is Frankie, or something like that, that whenever you hear a bell ringing in the graveyard, it means that the person isn't there, and you're supposed to dig them back up. So he tells Maurice that he should go ahead and leave. And the lady tells, when they get there, he said, no, I'm going in with you all. So when they get there, it's this lady with a veil over her face. She can't see her face, but she talking to you the whole time. This bitch dead, she dead. And they was actually talking to the spirit Valak. But she's like, well, we took our vow of no speaking. And so that means from sundown to sun up, nobody's talking. But when the sun come up, they can talk, the nuns and stuff. So, they didn't bother them. So, ooh, excuse me, y'all. Meanwhile, they talking to her. She telling them that they need to go because the covenant is taking the vow for the night. So they go, and the preacher or the priest, he go to sleep, and the nun go to sleep. Okay, so somehow the preacher ended up waking up. He heard something, woke him out of his dream. So he go being nosy, quote unquote nosy, and start walking. And so when he start walking, he end up outside. So Valak, what he does is he digs the grave up, put the priest in the grave, and then cover the grave back up. So the man buried alive. He's freaking out. Freaking out. When I say freaking out, he's freaking out. So while he freaking out, the nun wakes up. And the sister, the nun, hears the bell ringing. So she go out there and she start digging it up and digging it up and digging it up and digging it up. I thought she won't never gonna open it, but finally she opened it and she asked the priest, "How did you get out here?" So the priest told her, "The spirit, we have to get back in." So that part happened. Then next they go on, the gates open. So she getting ready to go talk to the quote quote nuns that they think alive. All them motherfuckers dead. All of them dead. So she getting ready to go talk to him. And then he goes to talk to the lady who's valid. Quote, quote, valid. And so, he found out he talking to a dead person. With the gates coming down. He can't get out. So he gotta wait till sun up to see the lady again. Meanwhile, she's talking with all of these nuns who's quote, quote, supposed to be alive. But they dead. So, in the midst of that, speed up a little bit. Frenchie, I think his name Frenchie or Frankie, comes back and he's trying to help them. So, basically, they find out that the people is dead and none of these people is alive. So, Frenchie ends up in the back room with the preacher, and the preacher, he saves the preacher. So they trying to get to the nun lady, which is the lady, the sister. I forgot who she is. I forgot what her name was. But anyway, they trying to get to her to save her and finally get to her. The gate was underwater. I do remember that. And the key was meant to find the blood of Christ. And she ended up spitting that in Valak's face, and Valak went back to hell. Quote, we thought Valak went back to hell, but he actually is inside of Frenchie, which is Maurice. Frenchie, aka Maurice. Like I said, the movie was good. Go check it out. Alright, love you all.